Mayday, Mayday from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. Okay, did you see the White House press corps dinner last night and the accompanying program? I gotta tell you, I'm really not a fan of that event in a way. There is a smugness about it and a self-congratulatory element to it that I find a little bit off-putting. But they did make one really good decision. That was a very brief program, and brevity was certainly the way to go. I also want to say this, there's a certain amount of hypocrisy here too, because if that was not a potential super spreader event, what could be? Thought we got out of it in a pretty benign fashion, thought Trevor Noah did a good job, and I thought the president handled himself well. But it's really not a date that I circle on my calendar, and the fact that it's the first time we've had it in several years really was nothing to celebrate. Now, I am celebrating the NFL draft. I thought it was a very entertaining and successful draft. I'll be the first to admit that ranking teams' draft performance the day after a draft is kind of pointless. It really means a lot more if you do it like 2 years from now, but it's still fun, okay? So in no particular order, these are my top 10 team performances over the course of the draft. The Texans, the Packers, the Panthers, the Falcons, the Ravens, the Giants, the Jets, the Eagles, the Vikings, and the Lions. The Cowboys for now. And I was talking a minute ago about how I'm not a big fan of the White House press corps dinner. I'm really not a big fan of this term, Mr. Irrelevant. I realize it's facetious. It's the name given every year to the player who is selected last in the NFL draft. And for the most part, these guys do a good job of rolling with it and having a good time. This year, it's Brock Purdy, the excellent college quarterback from Iowa State. He was the last player taken in the 7th round by the 49ers. And of course, he becomes Mr. Irrelevant. No, I think he's an NFL draft choice. And it's like that old joke. You know what you call the student who graduates last in his or her class in medical school? Doctor. We're radically rational.